Yeah, you've come back to a poor connection and a poor first end as well for Scotland. I've a feeling the Polish are going to. So that's 4 for Poland in the first end. Just a reminder, we're streaming Scotland's last game today. Scotland men are the last people standing, so to speak. Some great performances earlier from a range of our teams. This is Scotland men in the quarter-final of the Nations Cup against Poland, having made a good win against Norway in the previous round. But good start for Poland here. Yeah, he's come up about 2 feet short of the kosh, slightly to the left. Be a point for Robbie. It's run away a little bit, but it'll probably hold. Ran away to the right, but it'll put Poland back in, which is the main objective. Quick look at the Scottish crowd for you. Give me a wave, Scottish crowd. And looks like that ball from the Polish point has just made its way in. So Robbie with the second point. Oh, that's hit a really tough spot in this ever breaking up piece. Top's almost dead. Yeah, it's a cracker from Robbie. He pitched it slightly to the right of the nasty spot that he hit before. That's a decent shot from Poland. So 3 plays 3 in terms of ball in hand. Poland holding. So Jack's first point. It's just run away from the right. There's a tendency for that to happen. Yeah, the ideal line here is to the left of the kosh, but that pathway is being taken by previous points. So see how Jack adapts to that. Yeah, it's a great point. He's thrown it straight, a lot of backspin. Oh, we're back. Sorry for that short break. If you didn't see that, the Polish shooter missed the first shot at Jack's point, but he's hit the second one. And I sense that he's, from the Scottish faces, that one of his ricochet may have worsened the position for Scotland. I think the intention is fairly clear here. He wants to set up in front of the ball to the right, the dark ball that's holding. And he's run through. So there's a spring in the step of the Polish point. I suspect, although it's hard to tell, that Poland's already have a couple on the ground. That will certainly have one. So yeah, that's another 4. So I think what happened there was that the successful Polish shoot cannoned into Scotland's best ball in the head, knocking it out and significantly improving the position on the ground for Poland. And that was the icing on the cake for Poland, the 4th point that went in. So it's 8-0. Uh, 7 metre cross, 720 or something from Poland. Yeah, it's decent. Around 30 centimetres to the left of the cross as we look at it. Yeah, I think Scotland's going to shoot now. Would be the right choice anyway, but they need to be a bit aggressive now, I think, having dropped 4 twice. Yeah, it's just pulled that to the right, pushed it to the right a little bit. Yeah, so Robbie will have a point now. Great shot from Robbie there. Right on the button, or as close to the button as you'd like. Yeah, it's hit that made carrow. Jack will shoot straight back. Kosh is pretty close to the ball. Suspect that hitting the Kosh would be the optimum choice. Yeah, he's made a good hit though. Good hit though. It'll still be Robbie to point because it was the Polish carrow ball that Jack just removed. Yeah, another great point from Robbie. Barrow hasn't looked much like missing at the moment. But that one he has. Bit of commentator's curse from Dave there. So ball-wise, 2 plays 1 for Poland, which, given that they hold the next 2, is a significant advantage. But he does need to make this hit. Yeah, he's made it. And yeah, so that's 3 that Poland's have on the ground, 1 ball each. So Scotland will be just having a look to see where they can make this awkward for what will be a pretty predictable Polish shoot after this. Idea number one, just point it in and hope the Polish shooter misses, particularly if you're going to try and point towards the kosh, because Scotland have some back ball. Option number two, to point more towards the Polish shot ball. Yeah, that's drifted away. So 2 for Poland on the ground, 1 ball to play. They have the option of a shot, which basically shooting the middle ball between those 3, which with Palette would make it 5. Or simply to point in to make it 3. Yeah, he's going to point. Unsurprisingly, he's made that. So 3 there for Poland, 11-0. So there's a kosh flow there. It's done about 9.5 meters. Remembering that we're in non-time games now, so it matters not if the ball goes over the string. Yeah, it's a very decent point from Poland. Checks up to shoot. Cracker from George, from Jack. 9.5 meter shoot, full ball. He's he stayed on the piste. Poland, far from a poor ball, but it's a little to the right. So, well, what's the point now? That's a beauty from Robbie. Great shot there from Rob. Brings up the Polish shooter. Oh, and he's somewhat fortunately hit the kosh rather than the ball. Towards the ends. So there's your next kosh from Poland. He's helpfully pacing it out, just over 7 meters. That's another strong point from Poland. Come on, Jack. Yeah, it's a great hit by Jack Palais as well. Yeah, he's won the point there, but a couple of feet short. Certainly beatable, but I suspect Scotland attempted at least by trying to go on the front foot. They're going to have a look. Yeah, the ultimate decision is the point. Yeah, there's a chat going on with Coach Johnny. I think what's being discussed here is the fact that Robbie can win the point, but also the fact that Scotland are 11-0 down and a big end, a big aggressive end would change the dynamic. So, yeah, that's what's happened, and I can see it. Super John has told them, keep shooting, trying to get yourself back in the game. Hello, Jack. Oh, he's missed it there. So plan B will be for Robbie a point. Yeah, good shot by Robbie. It was always likely that he was going to be able to do that, but the Polish shooter is strong and certainly capable of carry. Yep, like that. So feels to me that potentially Scotland are already thinking about the post shot. Give themselves a couple. Poland's only need two. The way this end is structured, the way the pole's shooting, then simply pointing on and being shot isn't going to do the job. So I think we'll find Kierlebu. That's going to go for the kosh, yeah. Oh, it's just short of it. Now, there are Scottish Bulls sitting down here at the back. So we're looking for a clean hit here, I think, from Robbie of the kosh. But even a scuttle of the kosh could change the complexion of the ends. Come on, Rob. And he's missed it too. So dark days here for Scotland. Undoubtedly the right tactic given the quality of the opposition. I sense that he may try and play the same shot, but this time hoping that the jack doesn't go dead. Oh no. So maybe it's the point right in front of the kosh that he's looking for here. Yeah, no, that's gone dead. So that's the game. Slightly quiet ending for Scotland. That's also an end to Scotland's tournament. We've seen some really great ball. I would argue particularly particularly for the women, and the highlight being our qualification in fifth place for the women's doubles. But ultimately, our game ends on the Saturday. unlikely to be streaming any more games unless something particularly interesting comes up. But thanks for watching and listening.